Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Hursty FIFA Game Show. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. This is a quick introduction to explain how this game show is going to work. So in this series I will be getting different content creators and streamers of FIFA and put them up against each other to see who has the best FIFA knowledge of the game or who's the best at the games that I've created for them to play. Every single episode we will have two content creators against each other, and the rule is the winner stays on. So whoever wins in the episode will stay on for the next episode against a new opponent. Every episode is going to have a total of 3 different games. The games that we play in each of the episodes will change every episode. So sometimes we might keep 1 or 2 of the same games week to week. Sometimes we could have 3 completely brand new games to play. But the main thing is here, hopefully we can have a little bit of fun. It's something a little bit different while we are all cooped up inside, and hopefully it's something that you guys enjoy. But without further ado, we are going to get into today's episode, the first ever episode of this series. I'm really excited to get it started, so without further ado, let's meet the first ever contestants of the Hursty FIFA Game Show. Let's go. Okay, so on episode 1, as I said, I have got 2 fellow FIFA content creators ready to go for this episode. We're going to start off introducing them. On the red team for today's episode, he's in the red team because he's an Arsenal fan. It is Mr. The Sarge, aka Dean. Welcome in, Dean.
Hello.
And in the blue corner, we have got ourselves a QPR fan, which is why he's in the blue corner, and that is none other than Jay Bakes, aka James. How are you, man?
I'm good, mate. Thank you for having me.
Good, pleasure. Thank you both for coming in, and thank you both for being our guinea pigs on this, because obviously we have no idea how this is going to go. But I think, without further ado, what we'll do is we will jump straight into the first game. Both ready?
Let's go.
Awesome. Okay, so the first game we'll be playing is going to be called Play Your Cards Right. It's just like the actual game of Play Your Cards Right in real life, except it is on Ultimate Team. So I have got 2 random teams here that Bakes will be picking which one he wants to go through, as I asked the guys to decide who wanted to go first, and Bakes went first. The ratings will be between 85 and 95. Bakes will be told a goalkeeper. He then has to decide if the next player is going to be higher rated or lower rated, and so on. The most points you can get here is 11, and that is if you get all 11 absolutely correct. You are allowed 1 mistake, you won't get a point, but you won't go out. On your second mistake, you are out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing. So, Bakes, if you would like to pick, would you like the Game Show Team 1 or the Game Show Team 2?
1.
1. Okay, let me get it ready for you, and then we're good to go. Okay, so Bakes picked team number 1. We're going to work our way through. So, Bakes, the first player in your squad of higher or lower is the 86 rated baby Peter Schmeichel. Do you reckon the next card is going to be higher rated or lower rated?
Higher.
Higher rated, he says, and the next player is the 87 rated Hector Bellerin. So you were right on that one, so that's 1 point. You're going higher or lower for Hector Bellerin's 87?
Lower.
Going lower, so bear in mind it's 85 to 95. He says lower, and it was wrong. It's 92 centre-back Kante in the next position. So Bakes has lost his fair life from here on out. If he gets the next one wrong, he'll be out of this round. But he's got himself his first point, so Bakes higher or lower than 92 rated Kante?
So there could be some mind games here. I'm going to go lower just because it's 92. But,
go lower than 92, and it is an 85 rated Chris Smalling headliner card. So you're right on that one. So 2 points, higher or lower than the 85 rated Smalling?
Higher.
It is going to be higher, and that is 87 rated Angelino. 3 points to Bakes, higher or lower than 87?
We'll go with higher again.
Going higher again, and it is higher. It is the 89 rated Moments Balvin card. So 89 rated Bakes, higher or lower? 4 points so far.
Ooh. Higher.
Going higher than 89, and it is. It's 94 rated Icon Moments Del Piero. So well done there. That was a tough one. Higher or lower than 94 rated Del Piero?
Lower.
Lower rated. He gets it. He gets the Modric 92 rated. Only just lower, but it is lower. Higher or lower than 92?
Lower.
Says lower again. It is. It's 91 rated Sadio Mane. You're doing a good roll now. You're getting nervous, but you're on a good roll. Higher or lower than 91?
Lower.
He's going lower. And he is wrong. It is 93 rated Prime Moment Kenny Dalglish. So I'm afraid that one was higher. That is your second one. But you do get yourself a fair few points there. You got the first one right. Then you got Smalling, Angelino. Then you got Thauvin, Del Piero, Modric, and Mane, which gives you a total of 7 points in the first game. That's very good, man.
That's not bad. I'll take that.
Not bad at all. Now it's on to Dean, who has got Game Show team number 2. I'll set it up, Dean, and then we're good to go, mate. Okay, so Dean, we are into team number 2. You are left with Game Show team number 2 with Bakes taking number 1. And your first player of higher or lower is 89 rated Allison. Are you going to go higher or lower?
Oh, that's a toughie. It's bang in the middle. I'm going to go higher.
Goes higher, and I'm afraid you lose your safety on the first one. It's 88 rated Player of the Month Trent Alexander-Arnold. You're going to go higher or lower than 88?
Higher.
He goes higher, and it is. It's 95 rated Prime Moments Maldini. Nice, safe, easy point there. Higher or lower than 95?
Lower.
It is indeed lower. It's 90 rated Scream PK up next. You're going to go higher or lower than 90?
Oh, 90. That's difficult. It's in the middle again. Lower.
It's going lower. And it is. It's Tierney's Future Star 86 rated card. GG's on that one. Higher or lower than 86?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is. It's 91 rated Bernardo Silva. Up next. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He goes lower than 91. And it is. It's only just. It's 90 rated Kimmich in the next position. 90 rated Dean. Higher or lower?
Oh. Lower. Come on, lower.
90 rated. He says lower. And it is. It's the brand new 86 Paqueta up next. 80-16. Higher or lower, mate?
Higher.
He says higher. It's 88 rated McGeady. Well done on that one. Another point there. Higher or lower? This is where Bakes went out, so this could be your chance to overtake. Higher than 88? It is. It's 91 rated Ribery. You get yourself another point there. Final one. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. It is. It's Sahar. Dean with getting all the way to the end there. GG's on that. Bagging yourself a total of 9 points. Very well done, Dean. Okay, both guys having a good game there in the end. 7-9 is the score currently, with Dean in the lead for the red team, leading by 2 points. But we have still got 2 games to play, and now we're going to get into game number 2. Okay, so into game number 2, and this game is called Guess Who. We'll be opening up 2 player packs. The players will have a turn each at guessing what the player is going to be. So initially, the points up for grabs per pack is 5 points. The players will guess before the pack is even opened who they think the player is going to be. If they guess it then, they're very lucky and they get themselves 5 points. Then, every time they get the guess wrong, the other person gets to jump in with a guess of their own. If they're wrong, then I explain something about the card, and then I take away a point, but then they get a guess each again. They'll take it in turns to who guesses first for each pack, so it's fair. And this time, Dean will be starting things off as Bakes started on the last one. So are you both ready to go?
Ready?
Yeah.
Amazing. So without further ado, Dean, do you want to throw out a random guess for who is going to be in this 2-player pack?
Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez. Okay, so I'm going to open up the pack. If it's wrong, then Bakes, get yourself ready with a guess of your own. But the pack is opening up now, so we're going to see who it is. I did explain before as well, they are just standard 2-player packs. Pack is opening up now, and I can tell you that it is not Joe Gomez. So Bakes, would you like to jump in with a guess of your own?
Yeah, I'll go with Sebastian Coates.
Sebastian Coates, I'm afraid, is incorrect. It's incorrect there. Love that. Good guess. Okay, so I'll start off by explaining on the card the rating. So Dean will get to guess first, and then Bakes if Dean is wrong. So the rating of our card is 81. Dean, would you like to throw in
81.
Another guess?
I'm just trying to think of any players that were 81 rated. 81 rated. Oxlade-Chamberlain? Is he 81 rated?
I think Oxlade is 80 rated, but I'm afraid it's not Oxlade-Chamberlain, even if he is 81. But regardless, I'm afraid that is an incorrect guess. So Bakes, would you like to guess 81 rated player?
God. Trying to think of it rated. I'll go with Ua from Lyon.
Oh, no, I'm afraid it is not. It is not him. Good guess though. But next, I will explain the position on the card, and it is a centre mid. So, Dean, would you like to guess for the possibility of 3 points? The 81 rated centre mid.
81 centre mid. Danny Ceballos.
It is not Danny Ceballos, I'm afraid, but it's a good 81 rated centre mid. Bakes, your chance to steal 3 points. Any guesses?
God, just trying to think of 81 centre mids. I don't know if an 81's my club. I can't really think off the top of my head, to be honest. We'll go with... I can't think. I'll pass. I just can't think.
Go for a pass?
Yeah, I just can't think of it
Okay,
on the spot.
no worries. So now I will tell you guys the nation of the player. For 2 points, he is Argentinian. 81 rated Argentinian centre mid. Dean, what's your guess?
Oh, no, he's 83 rated. I don't know for sure if he's a centre mid. Acuna?
It is not Acuna, I'm afraid. Unlucky. Bakes, chance to steal 2 points.
Is it Paredes?
It is not Paredes. You guys are getting close, but no cigar. So I will tell you guys the team this guy plays for. Dean, for your chance to pick up a point in your turn. He plays for Sevilla.
Plays for Sevilla.
Oh.
I said it. This is my guess. I'm just thinking out. I know Banega, but I'm sure he's 83 rated. 81 centre mid Argentina. Plays for Sevilla. I'm pretty sure Bakes has got this.
There's only one guy on mine.
The only one I can think of is Banega, but I'm fairly sure he's an 83 or an 84 rated.
Is Banega going to be your guess?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm afraid Banega is an 83 rated CDM, so it is not Banega. Bakes, your chance to pick up a point here.
Is it Vasquez?
It is Vasquez.
Oh,
Vasquez is the player on the pack. 81 rated centre mid from Argentina, plays for Sevilla. It is Vasquez. So that is Bakes picking up a point, which makes the total game 9-8. Okay, so into pack number 2. This time it is Bakes to guess first. Bakes, I want a random player from you right now. Who do you think is going to be in this pack?
Cruz for Fenerbahce.
Cruz from Fenerbahce. Okay, going with an 83. I wouldn't say no to a board in my club right now. My club's very empty. So we open up the pack. Let's see who we get. Okay, it has opened up, and I can tell you it is not Cruz from Fenerbahce. Dean, any guesses?
Bastos.
Bastos, mate. That would be the dream right now. It is not Bastos. Unlucky boys. So we'll now get into the clues. The chance of 4 points, Bakes. It's an 81 rated card. Any guesses?
Workhouse.
Okay, so Bakes was wrong. Dean, your chance to guess. 81 rated player, mate.
81 rated. Florenzi.
Florenzi, I'm afraid it is not Florenzi. So the next clue for you guys is it is a cam. 81 rated cam, Bakes. What's your guess?
Oh god. 81 rated cam. I'm trying to think of cams. I'm just trying to picture. It's just so difficult. I'm trying to think of some Athletic Bilbao players. I don't know why, but I don't know. Munyain? I can't think.
It is not, I'm afraid. So, Dean, your chance to guess. 81 rated cam.
81 rated cam. James Maddison.
James Maddison, it is not James Maddison. So, now the next clue for the chance of 2 points. We have an 81 rated French cam, Bakes. Any more guesses?
French cam. Payet?
Bakes picks up 2 points. It is Dimitri Payet. Well done, Bakes. Good guess there. Gets himself 2 points and actually takes the lead now. Puts him 10-9 ahead. GG's. Okay, so Bakes with the switch round, currently in the lead, but it is now Dean's chance to guess first. Dean, I need a random guess from you, mate.
Bernd Leno.
Bernd Leno, okay, so go for an 84. Let's open it up and see how we do. See if we get ourselves a board. Again, I wouldn't be upset with boards here. My club's pretty empty right now.
We're optimistic for you.
Very optimistic for me. Okay, I can tell you that it is not Leno. Bakes, go for a guess, mate.
I'm going to go with Emre Can.
Emre Can, I'm afraid You're not correct on that one. So I'm going to give you first hint. The rating is an 81. Dean,
81?
4 points up for grabs.
God's sake.
81 rated. Oh, lovely. Again, it's just hard thinking of actual ratings. Because I don't remember the last time I saw it playing Gold Card was. Cesc Fabregas.
It's not Cesc Fabregas. A good 81 guess, though. Bakes, your chance to pick up 4 points. What's your guess, mate?
Skirtle?
Skirtle. No, it's not Skirtle. Part of me, for a second, thought Skirtle wasn't in the game. That's why I laughed at that. Anyway, we'll carry on. I'm afraid it's not Skirtle. For the chance at 3 points, Dean, do you want to guess at an 81 rated CDM for us?
Oh, CDM. Fernando from Sevilla.
It is not Fernando from Sevilla, I'm afraid. Bakes, your turn.
Luis Gustavo?
It's not Luis Gustavo. Some good guesses coming in, guys. But for the chance of 2 points here, the CDM 81 rated card is Italian, Dean. Does that help at all?
Italian. Oh, Parolo.
Parolo is the correct
Coming
guess.
to my head.
Picks himself up 2 points and takes that
one I
lead
could think of.
straight
Yeah, same.
back. GG's on that. Very good guess, Dean. So you take the lead again. Now we're looking at 11-10 to Dean with 1 pack. Bakes his chance, obviously. 1 pack left. Let's find out how this round is going to end. Okay, 4th and final pack. Bakes, it's you up, mate. 5 points up for grabs. What's your guess?
I'm going to go with Xhaka.
Xhaka goes with the 81 rated card. Would fit in with the theme of every single other pack that we've opened on this so far. We open it up. Let's see what we can get here. Okay. I can tell you it is not Granit Xhaka. Dean, any guesses, mate?
Eder Militao.
Eder Militao, another 81 rated card, but it's wrong. I'm afraid to say we don't have an 81 rated card this time. We've packed ourselves an 83. Bakes, any guesses? I know, living high life right now.
Cruz.
Cruz is not Cruz, I'm afraid. Dean, your chance to pick up 4 points here. 83 rated card. Any guesses?
Oh, what's his name? It's the only player I can think into my head. 83. Ben Yedder?
It's not Ben Yedder. I think you guys are going to struggle with this one. I think this one's going to be tricky.
Oh, that means
okay.
it's out of the box then.
So I'm going to tell you, it is an 83 rated striker.
Oh, I got the right position.
Bakes, 3 points up for grabs here.
83 striker. I'm trying to think of one that you pack and you just hate packing.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. It's quite difficult.
It is pretty hard.
He said we're going to struggle, so it might be a weird name or it might be a weird team he plays for.
I'm going to go with Adariz.
It is not Adariz, Bakes. Dean, your chance for a guess, mate.
Quagliarella?
No, it's not Quagliarella, I'm afraid. Good guess, though. But I'll tell you, your next hint, he is Spanish. So Bakes was close with Adariz. 83 rated Spanish striker, Bakes. 2 points up for grabs.
I know 2, 3, 4 that it could be.
Inaki Williams?
He's not Inaki Williams. He's currently an 86 rated team of the week moment, so it's not going to be him right now.
Idiot.
But, Dean, chance to steal 2 points.
Again, because you said we might struggle with this one. I know what team he plays for, but I can't remember his name. He plays for, is it Real Betis?
You can't give it.
Iglesias?
You got to say right now.
You're going with Iglesias.
Yeah.
I am going to give it is Borja Iglesias from Real Betis. Dean picking up the steal and taking the lead 13-10. That's a good turnaround there. GG's. Borja Iglesias was the player.
I'm not dancing on camera right now.
I don't believe it for a second.
I'm not sulking on camera either.
Okay, so we're going to head into the 3rd and final round of this game show today, and it is going to be a FIFA general knowledge quiz. So basically I've got 5 questions prepped. All of the questions are worth 1 answer, apart from 1 answer that we will save to the end, and I'll explain how the points for that are going to work. But in the interest of the quiz, I've got 1 question to do with Dean's team, so that is Arsenal. I've got 1 question to do with Bake's team, so that is QPR. And then I've got 1 question about the current team of the week, 1 question about the current promotion, which is the FUT Birthday Week 1, and 1 general FIFA question. So, are you guys ready to go?
Let's roll.
Amazing. Both these guys are going to answer at the same time. They're going to write their answers down on the piece of paper they've got in front of them and then hold it up to the camera when they're good to go, so we know there's no cheating and everything is nice and fair. So if you guys are ready for question number 1, here we go.
Let's fire on.
Yep.
Okay, question number 1. This is going to be a bit of FIFA general knowledge. My question to you is, who has more in-game stats? Team of the Year, Messi, or Team of the Year, Ronaldo? Okay, they are both ready. If you could both make sure you've got your answers held up to the camera for me. I will ask Bakes first, as Bakes is behind. Bakes, have you gone with Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Bakes gone with Messi. Dean?
Ooh, I said Ronaldo.
Dean has gone with Ronaldo. Well, I can tell you for a fact, one of them has 2,491 in-game stats. One of them has 2,519. And the player with the most is 99 rated Lionel Messi. So Bakes picks himself up a point, making it 13-11. Okay, on to question number 2. And this question is going to be about Dean's Arsenal.
This is going to be so bad if I get it wrong.
Okay, as I said, these questions are to do with FIFA. So my question is, how many special cards do Arsenal have in FIFA 20 Ultimate Team?
Oh, wow.
Wait, is that just a general question?
Are you
That's just a general question. What I will do is I will give you guys a point who is nearest, and I'm not including the Champions League standard blue cards.
Okay, so do you include like multiple informs for one player?
So let's say one person has 3 special cards, that counts as 3 cards.
Okay.
So the question regarding Arsenal is, how many special cards do Arsenal have in FIFA Ultimate Team, excluding the blue Champions League standard cards?
Well, I'm working this out now.
This is hard. I'm trying to picture my head go through the team. So, keepers.
So just bear in mind, whoever is nearest will get themselves 1 point.
The flashbacks count.
Any form of special card, as long as it's not a blue Champions League card.
Alright, cool. So,
okay, so question was, how many special cards do Arsenal have in FIFA Ultimate Team? Dean, would you like to go first? How many is your guess?
14.
Gone with 14. Bakes, what's your guess?
8.
Bakes has gone with 8. But I can tell you the person nearest is Dean, as it is a total of 19 cards that Arsenal have got as special cards on Ultimate Team.
I got 14. Oh, wow.
There's some pretty good cards on there, but well done. That is a point to Dean. 14-11 now. Still everything up for grabs, though. The last question, it's a tricky one.
I've got to win everything from now. Come on.
Okay, so the next question is going to be about Bakes' Queen's Park Rangers and my Queen's Park Rangers side. So the question is, full stop, every single card, how many cards do QPR have on Ultimate Team? Any version,
I don't have a clue.
how many cards do they have? Okay, so Bakes, you're the QPR fan. What's your guess?
That to me. I said 27.
27, okay. Dean?
I said 22.
22. Well, I can tell you, one of you is 3 away. And that is Mr. J Bakes. It's a total of 30 cards, 29 regulars, and of course the inform Matthew Wells.
Yeah. Miss that. I miss him. But well.
So we have got a total score right now of, 14-12, is that right?
I believe so.
14-12, so only 2 points in it, with 2 questions left. Okay.
I hope you play the tiebreaker if we need it.
The last question is a tiebreaker, don't you worry for it. Okay, so the next question. This is to do with the current team of the week. And the question for you guys is, how many walkouts are there in the current team of the week moments?
What's a walkout? Because 84s are walkouts.
As long as if you open a pack and you pack that card and it walks out of it, it's a walkout.
Yeah, so 84s are walkouts for informs.
Cheers. I don't know that.
You're welcome, I'm helping you now.
Okay, both got your cards held up and ready. Bakes, you guessed first last time. So Dean, you're going to go ahead and guess this time. How many gone for?
12.
Gone for 12. Bakes?
9.
Well, I can tell you, one of you's bang on.
Oh.
This week, in the Team of the Week, there are a grand total of 12 walkouts in the Team of the Week. Picking up a point is Mr. Dean, aka the Sarge.
I should get 2 for getting that exactly.
Oh, I'm afraid you just get the 1. If I'd said that beforehand, I 100% would have done. Maybe next time, maybe next time.
Maybe.
I go against that.
Okay, this last question, just to explain beforehand, you get is to the nearest 100,000 the answer, and every 100,000 away you are from the answer, within 5, you gain an extra point. So if you're within 100,000, you get yourself 4 points. 200,000, you get yourself 3, etc., etc.
Okay.
And if you're bang on, you get yourself 5 points. So this is a big tiebreaker. So the question is, if you add up the price of all of the current FUT birthday cards that are available in packs on PC,
on PC, okay.
what would the market value be
in
coins? So the nearest 100,000. And as a heads up,
like really
it's a big number.
PC's always inflated.
PC's very expensive. So I will tell you guys again, I'll just repeat the question one more time. To the nearest 100,000, if you added up the value of all the packable FUT birthday Team 1 team, what would the price be on the PC market? Okay, so to the nearest 100,000, Bakes, what was your guess?
130 million.
130 million. Okay. Big guess, okay.
It's way higher than mine.
Dean, what's your guess, mate?
I guess 38.7 million.
38.7. Well, I can tell you both. You're both massively over the mark.
Oh, massively.
Which means that Dean is the nearest, as it's 14.4 million coins. So a fair few more than 100k away, guys. But Dean gets the extra point. It's 16-12 in the grand scheme of things, guys. Great game, but congratulations to Mr. The Sarge, aka Dean. Yeah, round of applause. Congrats. So guys, that is the end of our first ever episode of the Hursty Games FIFA Game Show. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I want to say a massive thank you to James and Dean for taking part and being my guinea pigs in this new series, which hopefully will carry on and hopefully people will enjoy. So thank you guys, thank you both so much for taking part.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Well, Dean, you say anytime. Dean is the winner, so Dean gets to stay on. We probably will see Bakes at some point again if he wants to take part again. But for the next episode, we have got ourselves Mr. The Sarge, and he will be facing up against Mr. Flawless Mistakes in episode number 2. So we will have a The Sarge versus Flawless Mistakes showdown. But guys,
another North London derby.
Another derby, yeah, you know it. So guys, I want to say a massive thank you for everyone who has watched this episode. Make sure you check out the description to find both links to Dean and to James. They're both down there. They're both great content creators. Dean, as and when you decide to actually upload. all jokes aside.
I have so many video ideas to do right now. I just need to learn how to edit. That's my problem.
Well, I look forward to seeing it, man. But guys, again, thank you for taking part. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Of course, if you have, then please do smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you turn on notifications to be told anytime that we upload a video, or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I hope to see you soon. Look after yourselves.
Hursty Games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty Games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty Games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.